Hey everyone, Steve Grogan here, founder of Geekwingchun. Today's video is a little training idea. It doesn't really have a name, but I had to give the video a title. I just call it Manipulate the Legs. If you've never been here before, this channel gives free training tips and ideas to people who want to get better at Wing Chun but can't make it to class as much as they like. So if that sounds like you, hit the subscribe button and the bell icon and you'll be notified when we have new footage out. I'm going to take care of one thing I should have taken care of before the video started. This is a mom and pop grassroots guerrilla style Wing Chun channel, so you've heard of low budget. This is no budget, so you have to forgive us our trespasses. Anyway, what is Manipulate the Legs all about? Well, honestly, in the case of a street fight where once people start swinging, they tend to just come in and they just keep going until they or you are knocked out. You might not see anything like this, at least to the extent you're going to see it here. It's something I've dealt with more when I go to spar with people. Is, you know, if you got someone who's got a standard boxing bridge, so he puts up his standard boxing guard, say your arms are out, like when people don't have their arms like braced all that well, like this. See, his arm's way out here. And don't do anything. I'm not gonna hit or anything. I'm just showing. I mean, I'm gonna hit your arm, but not you. Like when his arm is out like this, he's only got the strength from here to here, right? So if I came in and I was trying to hit and I crashed through his bridge like that, I'm crashing through it with all of my body moving. Right? But sometimes you'll get people who have this tight guard. So yeah, I mean, it's true, even though his hand's not out here, so I couldn't get, I wouldn't get the added benefit of the acceleration through this distance if I punched his hand, you know, but even though his hand is touching, I could still punch his hand. That's still going to move his head. It still might even hurt a little. You know, but yeah, you could do that, and that'll maybe discourage them from being tight like this. But yes, you could do that, but that's a different tactic for a different video. This is manipulating the legs. It's someone who's got this tight guard where obviously you turn your hands like pretend you got your gloves on. So if he had boxing gloves on, I can't be a head hunter here. I can't even be a body hunter either, because he can block, not necessarily with his hand coming down, he could block with his elbow, you know. So it's like, great, what do I do? And here's the other thing, since his hand is braced against his body and his face, I can't really do that, because you do that, you're just forcing it into his head, you're not getting it out of the way. Which again, like I said, you could do, but I want to try something else. So, what's left? Well, his legs. So, what do I mean by manipulate the legs? Well, there's two different ways you can do this. You can do it where you're imagining you're just the defender and they aggressively step in, and you have to do something with their legs because you can't do anything up top. So for now, I'm just going to stand here and be like a reactor, which of course means I might not always do that great because reaction is always slower than action, right? But we're going to just test this out, demonstrate it. So he moves around, and at some point somehow he comes into me. Nope, I missed his other leg. See what I mean? It goes back. So this is all he does. He just keeps up. He's not swinging right now. We're breaking out a specific tactic. In this case, the tactic is this kind of guard. And only thing that leaves us are the legs. Right? So the most you do is you just do something to the legs. Hopefully it upsets the top. Boom. Boom. Obviously, I know a lot of people are going to say, oh yeah, good luck trying that with me. I would just blah, 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 blah. And it's like, yeah, I screwed that up. See, again, this is the point. This is the laboratory. Here's where you can do that. Yeah, I did like that. Which is not a good Wing Chun. So hopefully we can do something. Now, even though, in fact, I did not like collapse that leg at all. Here, pivot. No, same stance. Just turn this way so we can get it on the camera. So I didn't really jam up his, I didn't really like make his leg like collapse or anything. But I'm on him here. I brought his attention here. So hopefully I could do something up top. You know, so try again. Maybe just 1 or 2 or 3 more times. Huber. It's not smooth, but hey, it's fun. So here's the thing though. Like I said, reaction is always slower than action, right? So the other variation on this drill here is Caleb is not going to come in. He's just going to maintain the guard and circle. He might, or not even circle. Yeah, I guess you could come in, but just not aggressively like the way you would if you're trying to hit. Just like, what I mean is like this. Like you could step in like that. But basically, I'm looking to not let him do that. I'm looking to not let him be the one to step to me. I'm like, we've been circling a while. I'm like, I'm sick of this. Oh, yeah. So now I'm being the aggressive one. Albeit I'm trying to be more careful because I don't want to send him into a wall or anything. What I did there was put your right foot forward. I did this and sent him off with this foot just there. So again, I wasn't ready to do anything. I wasn't placed in a way to do anything. I don't even know what the hell I was trying to do there. This is what I'm saying. This is just, you can tell that this is just not pre-planned at all. One more time. So I'm going to come at you. That time what I did is I watched his footwork. So I could come in when he's going that way. And even though my foot stopped, the energy was going that way. So on the top, I went that way. So those are just some ideas to play around with, to manipulate the legs. There's just quickly to go over it again, like say he steps in, you can kick it, and even if you don't collapse it, you've got him thinking. And because what he did is he kept leaning his top to me, so hold. Ideally, you want to just, steps in, you want to collapse that leg. There's the timing has to be super sweet on this. Say he, especially if he just steps in at you like kind of straight. You have to catch that. Really, the best way to catch it is before it lands, but the timing has to be right there. You know. Having said that, if he's, say you're just pacing back and forth, right, then it's easy. Then you figure out, okay, watch where he's going, boom, and you hit it better than that. But my point is you take advantage of his intention is to go that way, so you help him. Just some ideas to play around with. Some of this was meandering. I know you don't have to leave that in the comments, but hey, again, that's what happens when you're in the lab conducting experiments and whatnot. So I hope this gives you some ideas of things to practice. It's a good one because you don't need another Wing Chun person or even another martial artist to help you with it. You just need someone who can walk and hold their hands like this. So I hope that gives you some hours and hours, or at least minutes of fun practice. Thanks for tuning in. Hit the subscribe button and the bell icon, and I'll see you in the next video.